Would Santa's sleigh need to travel to visit every child in one night? And could the reindeer survive those speeds? Short answer up front: the sleigh would have to go orders of magnitude faster than any animal or conventional aircraft can survive. The required average speed is so high that reindeer could not survive the heat, the G-forces, or the aerodynamic stresses. Here's the reasoning. With clear assumptions I use, world children lay 2.3 billion, average children per household a 2.5. Santa follows night around the globe and gets about 31 hours to work from the international dateline westward. What the path looks like if those 900 million delivery points were spread across the Earth's land, and Santa takes an efficient route that essentially visits each point once. The total ground distance he'd have to fly ends up in the hundreds of millions of kilometers. Covering that distance in the 31 hours available requires an average travel speed measured in thousands of kilometers every second. How fast is that exactly? Comparisons you can't feel. The sleigh's average speed works out to roughly 2,400 kilometers per second. In hourly terms, that is about 8.5 million kilometers per hour. That speed is roughly 6,800 times the speed of sound, i.e. thousands of miles. It's also about 0.8% of the speed of light. Those comparisons show the scale. Santa would be moving thousands of times faster than fighter jets, and at a significant fraction of relativistic speed. Could reindeer survive that? Short answer, no. There are multiple fatal problems for any biological reindeer at those speeds. Aerodynamic heating and friction at thousands of km is the air in front of the sleigh would compress and heat to extreme temperatures. Organic tissue, fur, lungs, skin would be instantly burned off long before reaching those speeds. Even highly heat-resistant materials used on spacecraft would be required. Air resistance and shock waves traveling many thousands of times the speed of sound produces massive shock waves and destructive sonic booms. The forces on an animal's body would be catastrophic. G-forces from acceleration and maneuvering to reach and change such speeds safely would require accelerations that produce G-forces far beyond what mammals can tolerate. Even short bursts at high G would cause loss of consciousness and internal injury. Breathing, privation, and respiration, cooling at those speeds. The airflow itself is lethal. A living creature cannot simply breathe through supersonic plasma conditions around the sleigh. Structural stresses, bones, muscles, tendons, and even reinforced harness gear would fail under the aerodynamic and inertial loads. In short, reindeer are adapted to run and fly through folklore, but biology can't cope with the thermal, mechanical, and physiological loads implied by the required speeds. Any living creature would be killed instantly. What would make delivery possible without magic? Realistic alternatives. If we want a non-magical answer that doesn't vaporize the reindeer or Santa, plausible engineering solutions include distributed logistics, store toys in regional depots close to recipients, and use local drones, vehicles for last-mile delivery. This shrinks travel distance dramatically. Many sleighs, hundreds or thousands of identical delivery vehicles operating simultaneously, each covering a small region. Hypersonic transport for bulk repositioning. Move bulk cargo between hubs quickly using high-speed aircraft or rockets, then finish with local vehicles. Time multipliers that aren't biological, robots, automated drones, and stationing of pre-positioned gifts, rather than one sleigh doing everything. Bottom line, to truly visit every child's home in one night with a single sleigh, you end up needing speeds that are physically incompatible with light. roads or automated delivery systems, rather than one impossibly fast sleigh.